Mike Wilson, your thoughts?
Yeah, no, I think having some sort of mixture there makes a lot of sense. I mean, we've chosen the barbell of sort of defense with some cyclicality being, some energy. We recently downgraded financials because it had the run and it wasn't participating with the rate move. But I do think you need to have some cyclicality in your book. And I would say at this stage, we still would prefer kind of the late cycle winners, meaning energy and materials, over technology, which is more of a mid-cycle performer. But I do want to, address this once again, this issue around technology. I mean, maybe the multiples have come down here a bit, but to me, whenever growth stocks are derating, it's usually a word. The market is saying that the numbers are probably going to be under pressure, and I stick with that view. I think that we're going to be surprised again. How broad-based the pull forward was. I mean, I've been hearing this for 6 or 8 months now. People saying, "Well, it's only these companies," and then all of a sudden another one, in your face blows up, and I think we're going to see a lot of that. I don't see how the pull forward during COVID. There's not going to be a big payback, and a lot of the technology spending, particularly in the semiconductor space, where the supply chains have been a mess, which creates a false sense of security on orders. That's going to play through now in the second and third quarter.
And Mike, I just want to build up that particular view just a little bit more. Just one more question, if I may. A lot of people have reduced that story to stay-at-home stocks. Netflix, Zoom, the names. Are you saying it's much, much bigger than that?
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I don't know how it's just the math. I mean, just like the consumer goods companies, saw spending well above trend, we saw the same thing in things like software and things like PC consumption, handset consumption, server consumption, cloud expansion. I mean, it's all over the place. So, I think it would be naive to suggest that they're going to be immune to the payback in demand, whether it's corporate or consumer. Okay. I mean, I've used this analogy a lot of times, which is, COVID was much like Y2K, where, you just had a pull forward. Companies had to do the spending to make sure that they were secure for the transition to the new millennium. It's no different. Companies digitize, they pull forward years of demand in some cases, and there's going to be a payback.